Hey y'all, what's up? Now, before y'all come for me for the title, I don't hate Nicki, okay? Just that for me, even with her limited discography, Lauryn Hill's always been like the queen of rap for me. Just between like the stuff she's done with the Fugees and even the little bit of rapping, a song Miseducation, she's always been better for me. And I don't like hate female rap or anything like that. I've never been one of those people that just like, oh, all they rap about is sex. I'm not like that. And I do like some of the new female rappers, Cardi B, Louder, Glorilla. I do like genuinely like their music. It's just I've never like really got into Nicki's discography. And of course I know her big songs, Anaconda, Super Bass, Starships. And I actually did listen to Pink Friday too when it came out, but to be honest, I haven't really revisited it since other than a couple of songs. But all that changed today. For the next 6 hours, I'm going through Nicki's whole discography to see if she really deserves the title as the queen of rap. Before I start with Pink Friday's type of question, why is there 7 different versions of this? We got the original Pink Friday Deluxe Edition, Complete Edition, Roman Reloaded Re-Up, Roman Reloaded Deluxe, and Roman Reloaded Deluxe Edition. Like, we do not need 6 different editions for this album. But anyways, I'm gonna go listen to Pink Friday, and then I'm gonna check in when I finished. Alright y'all, so I just finished the original version of Pink Friday, and I can't lie, it was worth the listen. I really do like the pop rap from Nicki. My favorite tracks on the album are between I'm the Best and Dear Old Nicki. I really do like the introspection on both tracks. Now, one more thing I want to add that I did already know Moment for Life. I forgot to say this in the intro, but I do know her collabs with Wayne and Drake. And my least favorite track on the album is easily Roman's Revenge. I don't really like Eminem or Nicki's rapping on the song. This isn't only specific to this song, but sometimes when Nicki's doing this punchline rapping style, the deliveries are like kind of weird. And she was really doing it like a lot on this song, where she go like set up, punchline, set up, punchline. Now sometimes it feels like at the end she's gonna say get it. I'm gonna play some examples real quick.
And I'll kick that hoe, punt, force trauma, blunt, overseas, church, Vatican, you gotta stand still, mannequin.
Overall, it's a solid debut album. Like I said, I really do like the pop rap from Nicki. But anyways, I'll be right back after I go listen to the deluxe and bonus editions. Alright y'all, so I just finished all the bonus tracks for Pink Friday, and I'm not gonna lie, that could have been way shorter than it was, because the original album is 13 songs, 50 minutes, and then there's 35 bonus tracks for a total of 2 hours and 11 minutes. Like, we could have left most of those songs off. We didn't need that many bonus tracks. Like, that's 2 separate albums on its own. And I mean, the songs, like, they're cool, but like, they don't really add anything to the original album. But anyways, on to the next album, the Pink Print. Alright y'all, so I just finished the Pink Print, and Pink Friday is definitely better. It kind of feels like her rapping and writing got worse on this album. I remember earlier when I said like, when she's rapping, sometimes it feels like she's about to say get it. At the end, we literally had one of those lines on this album. On Only, she said, I don't duck nobody but tape. Yeah, that was a setup for a punchline on duct tape. Like, come on, bro. Come on. And my favorite track is the intro, All Things Go. And then my least favorite, I don't know, probably just 4-Door Events Door. Alright y'all, I just finished listening to Queen, and that was definitely a good bounce back after the Pink Print. My favorite song was the intro once again, Ganja Brand, and I can't lie, her intros have been solid. After that, the album did start off kind of slow, but she really picked it up in the second half. And the worst song again is the Eminem song, and to be honest, Majesty might just be like her worst song so far. I already thought Eminem's verses on Roman's Revenge already weren't that good, but this is even worse. And this is around like his Music to Me Murdered By era, where Eminem was just rapping fast for no reason. And be honest, it really just doesn't sound that good. And then on to the last album, Pink Friday 2. And like I said in the intro, I did listen to this when it came out. I didn't really care for it all too much when I first listened, but let's see if my feelings changed. Alright y'all, I just finished Pink Friday 2, and like I said, I did already listen to this album when it came out, but I think I do appreciate the album more after listening to all her previous albums. This was definitely her most personal album, and my favorite song on this is definitely the outro, Just the Memories, and to be honest, this might be my favorite song just out of all of the albums. Alright y'all, I just finished listening to Pink Friday 2, I'm not gonna lie, it's like, I recorded the intro at like 7:30, it's like 2:30 in the morning. Just realized I have no way to prove that I actually listened to this for 6 hours straight, but if you don't believe me, it's like pitch black inside. I'm gonna be back in the morning to like my final thoughts on everything. Alright, Sean. Now, before I answer the question, is she overrated? These are my final rankings and thoughts on all the albums. Alright, so our number one album is easily Pink Friday. I really enjoyed this album. And it's not just a good debut album, it genuinely is a good album. And besides Roman's Revenge with Eminem, there really wasn't a bad song on this album. And like I said, I really do like the pop rap sound on this album. But at times when she's trying to like really rap, you can definitely hear the Wayne influence on it. And at times where Nicki's like singing a little bit, I do like that too. But as a whole, I would give the album an 8 out of 10. My top 3 are I'm the Best, Save Me, and Dear Old Nicki. Next up, her second best album, Pink Friday 2. Now, like I said, this is definitely her most personal album. And I really did enjoy Are You Gone Already, Last Time I Saw You, and Just the Memories, where she's talking about her father who passed away. And I did like Let Me Calm Down, where J. Cole was talking to Nicki's husband. And I did like the Biggie interpolation also on Barbie Dangerous. LaMelo to Timberwolves. Wait, what? Sorry, what? What? Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry, y'all. Just got distracted, but I'm recording this on Thursday, June 25th, and LaMelo Ball just got traded to the Timberwolves. Yo, I did not expect that. All right, back to Nicki. I really like the beginning and the ending of the album. My biggest problem with the album is the lazy sampling on Everybody, Pink Friday Girls, and Super Freaky Girl. Now, I'm not against sampling at all, but the samples on those songs just felt kind of thrown in. And the other day, I did see this great video on the use of samples, and I'm going to play a little bit of that.
Issue was never sampling popular songs that everyone already knows. The real issue is the artists and producers getting lazy with it. Because if 40 could do what he did with that Whitney Houston sample on Tuscan Leather, you don't have an excuse. 40 will always be legendary in my books because this man really took one of Whitney Houston's most popular tracks and then flipped it 3 different ways on the same song, and it sounds nothing like the original. And I just think artists and producers just need to get creative again.
As a whole, I'd give the album a 6.5 out of 10. And like I said, I really did enjoy the album a lot more after going back through her discography. Next up, her third best album, Queen. My favorite song on this album is once again the intro, Ganja Burn. And to be honest, I like the intros on all 4 of the albums. Like, all the intros were solid. Like I said, we started off the album strong with Ganja Burn. But my goodness, Majesty is like the worst Nicki song I've ever heard. After listening to this and Roman's Revenge, I never want to hear an Eminem and Nicki collab ever again. Like I said, Eminem with the fast rap, it just doesn't hit at all. It really just doesn't sound good. It's just not fun to listen to. And then the song Sir with Future, it's cool, but like, didn't have to say Sir at the end of every line. It was really annoying. My top 3 of the album are, like I said, Ganja Burn, and then I put LLC and Come See About Me. As a whole, I'll give the album a 5 out of 10. There are a couple songs here that I really like, but the rest of the songs did kind of feel a little repetitive. Now, last and most definitely least, her worst album, The Pink Print. And man, the sophomore slump was really hitting Nicki with this one. Besides All Things Go, she could have kept the rest of the songs. I really don't care for any of the other songs. Now, like I said, her intros have always been strong, but the rest of Pink Print, I really just don't have much to say about the album. The rest of the songs, they really just starting to feel the same. Actually, I do have one more thing to say. Who let her get away with the line, I don't duck nobody but tape? Yeah, that was a setup for a punchline on duct tape. Who let her get away with that? But as a whole, I'll probably give the album a 3 out of 10. Again, besides the intro, All Things Go, I really just don't care for the rest of the songs. Now, to finally answer the question, is she overrated? A little bit. I do think she is overrated by her fans. And me personally, I'm always have Lauryn Hill as the GOAT female rapper, especially somebody from Jersey. I just don't see myself giving anyone else that title. That doesn't mean Nicki doesn't deserve respect or credit for what she's done for the game. And she really is a solid rapper. But anyways, y'all, that's my thoughts on Nicki's discography. See y'all. Peace.